we understand that for many times there are no formulated questions, you see, and mm, we understand that oftentimes mm, the thought patterns that come up for you are somewhat confusing. In other words, when you communicate with other people and you have something to say, oftentimes there may be a stopgap where you do not speak up or you do not say things that you are thinking, and you do not step into your boldness of mm, telling what many of you call telling your truth or saying how you feel. And you are learning how to do that more and more. And we understand that oftentimes when people say to us, we do not have a question, you say, mm, you always have the answer. So perhaps what you start with is the answer. And the answer is yes. And the answer is always. And the answer is, I am safe. And the answer is, mm, I am on my path. And the answer is, I am purposeful. And the answer is, yes, indeed, I am loved. And mm, all of those questions can be put in those formats. And that would be the answer to any of the questions that people can formulate. And we want you to know that mm, stepping into your boldness is more and more powerful when you give yourself permission to do that. And part of that, again, is how you are holding yourself mm, accountable with other people, how you are saying to others, this is how I feel, this is what I want, this is who I am, and this is what I think. And to say it without reservation and to speak it into reality, see, because mm, you have the ability, dear one, to tap into others' pain, others' disappointment. And you tap into that in a way of caring and tap into that of wanting to make a difference in other people's lives, which in turn, you receive the joy of knowing that you are purposeful in every communication and in every relationship that you have. And that is true for all of you, that is what you want. Because when you keep asking yourself, why am I here? Or what am I doing? Or what is my purpose? Or is there more in my life that I can enjoy? When you ask yourself those questions, again, the answers are always yes, I am loved, I am safe, I'm wanted, I am connected, I am purposeful. And we want you to concentrate on that door now. Concentrate on that door, opening the door and seeing and feeling and knowing that all of those things that we just said are true, that you are safe, that you are loved, that you are connected. And to concentrate on the word bold, to be bold, to step into that boldness and speak your truth and say what you feel. And it gets easier and easier for you to do this. And when you do this, it creates a purposefulness within your body, within your energy, when you're able to speak and say what you feel and to be bold in that and not be afraid of it. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
And how does that make you feel when we say to you, stand in your boldness and walk through the door?
It makes me feel like I'm not sure what door I want to step through. It makes me
Indeed.
feel like I need to think more about what does the door look like? What's the color? What's the shape?
Indeed, we understand that for many of you, you need structure in your dream and you need structure around the permission. And if you wait to have a perfect door in your mind before you walk through it, meaning that wanting to make sure it's the right door and the right color and the right what is going to be on the other side of it, and mm, to be mm, sure that it is going to be the one you want and it's not the wrong door. And we understand that that is part of the safety, you see. That is part of you feeling, I am safe. And when you say I am safe, it does not really matter what the door looks like or feels like or is. When you say I am safe, you can imagine the door and it can change many, many times. You see, because the point of all of that is to walk through it, is to open it. The door is there. The door has always been there. And the door can look and smell and feel different many times. The true value of this door is understanding that there is a shield or a wall or something that is blocking you from stepping through, that there is structure there. That is why we are giving you something that your brain can imagine at this moment and call it a door. And that door is there to be opened. And many of you stand in front of that door and just knock, you see, and never walk through, wanting to get permission from the other side to walk through. Therefore, what we would say to you, dear one, is to what would happen if you do not have a perfect imagination of what this door looks like and you just call it the door and you take the door handle and you walk through. And that is the boldness on the other side. That is what you've been waiting for. You've been waiting for permission from yourself to be bold. And when you step through that door and you are bold, what you are doing is you are crossing over to another elevation of consciousness. That is what you're doing. So to say to yourself, I don't know which one or what it looks like, or I have to make sure it's the right door. In other words, that is just another distraction, you see. Can you see how that can distract you?
Absolutely.
Yes. Therefore, give yourself permission to say, you know what? I am bold no matter what. And I'm stepping through the door. And it can be a liquid door, it can be any kind of door. And it does not matter. The door does not matter. What matters is you stepping through it. So give yourself permission. And what we suggest is to say to yourself over and over and over again, when you look in the mirror, and say, I am bold and I'm stepping through. I am bold and I am stepping through. I am bold and I'm stepping through. And I give myself permission to speak.
Okay. Thank you.
Indeed, dear one. All is well.